Recently, a large island that once again firmly declared itself not for sale has captured global attention. Greenland, the world's largest island. Located in northeastern North America, most of Greenland lies within the Arctic Circle and is an autonomous territory of Denmark. While Denmark maintains control over defense and foreign affairs, this remote territory, though undisputed in its sovereignty, has repeatedly drawn worldwide attention due to American interest in acquiring it. Recently, President Trump made the surprising statement about purchasing Greenland. He posted on social media that for reasons of national security and global freedom, the United States considers it absolutely necessary to own and control Greenland. According to reports, Greenland's autonomous government, Prime Minister Kim Kielsen, responded in a statement, declaring, "Greenland belongs to us. We are not for sale and never will be." The Danish Prime Minister's office added that beyond Kielsen's statement, Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen had no additional comments. Shortly afterward, the Danish government announced a substantial increase in defense spending for Greenland. This wasn't the first time the United States had expressed interest in purchasing Greenland. In 1867, then-President Andrew Johnson considered the idea. In 1946, President Harry Truman attempted to buy Greenland from Denmark for $100 million, but was rejected. Analysts suggest three main reasons for America's interest in Greenland: resources, shipping routes, and strategic value. Let's first examine the resource value. Surveys have revealed that Greenland's territory contains various mineral deposits, including gold, platinum group elements, copper, and nickel. Among all these resources, rare earth elements have garnered the most attention. Reports indicate that Greenland possesses over 38 million tons of rare earth oxides, while the rest of the world combined has approximately 120 million tons. With the rapid development of global high-tech industries, rare earth elements are widely used in electronic products and advanced equipment manufacturing. Their demand continues to increase, earning them the nickname Industrial MSG. The region's abundant oil and gas resources are equally attractive. Geographically, the entire Arctic region contains rich oil and natural gas deposits, similar to Norway's North Sea, Russia's Yamal Peninsula, and America's Alaska. According to a previous assessment report by the U.S. Geological Survey, the Arctic region holds oil reserves of 90 billion barrels and natural gas reserves exceeding 47 trillion cubic meters. As for Greenland specifically, its northeastern region alone is believed to contain 31 billion barrels of oil, quite literally a land flowing with oil. Regarding its value for shipping routes, Greenland is intrinsically connected to Arctic passages. The route from the Bering Strait doesn't follow either the Russian or North American coastlines, but cuts directly through the central Arctic Ocean, passing by Greenland to reach continental Europe. This Arctic route could significantly reduce transportation distances between the United States and Europe, saving approximately 40% of journey time, at least a week, compared to traditional routes. Academics have long predicted that with global warming, the ice sheet covering Greenland will melt and thin. By 2030, in the not-too-distant future, the Arctic Ocean may naturally become ice-free during summer months, transforming into open water. This transformation will dramatically enhance the value of Arctic routes. Greenland, possessing the world's northernmost territory and being the closest land to the North Pole, sits at a crucial position along these Arctic routes. It's not difficult to imagine that its importance in maritime trade will significantly increase in the future. The strategic value of Greenland is self-evident. The island connects the Atlantic Ocean and the Arctic Ocean, positioned at the throat of waters controlling access to both oceans. Looking westward from North America and eastward toward the Eurasian continent, it truly bridges two oceans and oversees two continents. Moreover, due to its high latitude location, it serves as a genuine strategic high ground. Regarding America's recent statements, public opinion generally views the continued pricing offers after multiple rejections from Denmark and Greenland authorities as displaying a somewhat forceful, "you must sell even if you don't want to" attitude. Denmark's Jyllands-Posten newspaper commented that the desire to control Greenland reflects an outdated colonial mindset. CNN reported that such statements appear to be opening gambits in attempting to reach a deal. While the Arctic region contains long frozen treasures, it's also an extremely fragile and sensitive ecological environment that would be extremely difficult to restore if damaged. During development, strengthened cooperation among relevant countries, especially respecting the wishes of Arctic nations, becomes increasingly important. In fact, beyond American interest in Greenland, other countries have also taken action and expressed attitudes toward the island. Since 2005, China has initiated cooperation with Greenland in multiple fields. In 2016, a Chinese enterprise partnered with Greenland's mining company to develop uranium and rare earth mineral resources in the island's southern region. Looking at the European Union, in November 2022, the EU and Greenland signed a memorandum of understanding focusing on sustainable raw materials value chain cooperation. According to the agreement, the EU will provide substantial financial and technical support for Greenland's mineral resource development, particularly emphasizing sustainability and environmental protection standards. This ensures that developed raw materials can meet the EU's critical mineral resource needs in new energy and electronic information sectors. The EU's strategic objectives in Greenland are very clear. On one hand, Greenland's mineral resources are crucial for the EU's low-carbon transition strategy. Obtaining stable resource supplies through cooperation helps the EU secure a leading position in global green economy competition. On the other hand, strengthening cooperation with Greenland represents an important action in expanding EU influence in the Arctic region, adding weight to its international voice in Arctic affairs. Finally, let's examine Russia's position. Russia holds significant geopolitical interests in the Arctic region, while also controlling resource interests. Russia is actively strengthening its military and economic capabilities in the Arctic region. Greenland, with its unique geographical location and rich resource reserves, has become an important stage for great power competition. China's strategic expansion, the EU's low-carbon transition planning, and Russia's watchful attention collectively sketch a complex and fascinating geopolitical canvas. In the future landscape of great power competition, Greenland's direction is full of variables and uncertainties. Its development trends will not only profoundly affect the Arctic region's geopolitical ecology and resource development patterns, but will also trigger chain reactions in the evolution of global international relations.